Kasey Warner,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully. How are you?
I'm doing great. So you're back, huh?
Indeed, it's true.
So it's not a rumor anymore.
No, you can actually see the dick sucking in real life, or
Yeah.
at least over the internet.
Awesome. Awesome. I think like many people are excited to see you back in action.
Well, I'm very excited to give them what they've been waiting for. Lots of surprises in store.
Awesome. How long have you been in the industry?
I'm going on 11 years.
11 years.
Mhm.
11 years of fun?
Oh, absolutely. I've had every job in this industry other than hair and makeup. I need other people to help me get very pretty and fuckable for the cameras. But yeah, I love this industry. I love every little bit of it and getting my hands on every little bit of it. So I'm back for more fun.
What brought you into the industry in the first place?
Well, I've always really valued sexual expression, and I think that sexual expression and sexual autonomy is a basic human right that we definitely don't have as much access to as we should, even less now than when I started.
Hmm.
So I think it's important to show a healthy, happy, wholesome, and sometimes a little bit less wholesome, but still consensual show of how much fun we can have as humans if we just respect each other and agree to mind our own business a little bit and have fun.
That's awesome. Um, did you watch porn growing up? It was something that you always been like kind of like attracted to and interested?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, technically, I only started watching porn when I was 18 because
Obviously, yeah.
that's what is correct and legal. But oh yeah, I've always been very interested in porn. I love those like porn video games that are almost like Pokemon where you go around and try and fuck different anime girls.
Huh.
Those are fun. I started out watching like girl porn and strap on porn and then got all the way to, gay gangbangs and fisting and double like just, the whole
Mhm.
gambit. I think it's a spectacular form of art. And so I love researching sex as well, reading essays on human sexuality and all that. I think it's
Hmm.
fascinating and fun.
Does that something that turn you on as well, or?
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
think that the dynamics between people as it relates to sex and as sex relates to everything is extremely interesting
Right.
and that turns me on.
That's awesome. Um, do you think you've learned from watching porn, like or?
So, I don't know that I would say learn as far as technique,
Hmm.
because I think that you really have to learn from educational content, and
Hmm.
porn is not
I
always
agree.
supposed to be educational. It's supposed to be entertainment. But I did learn from porn that it's okay to be okay with your body because I remember seeing women who would have stretch marks or scars or differently sized breasts. And I went, okay, well, if you're on camera just getting your back blown out by these men that clearly don't care that, you missed a spot shaving your legs or that you have like a stretch mark on your hip,
Right.
then clearly it doesn't matter that much. And
Which reflect reality, in that
mm,
sense. Because I mean, people like different things, and so
yeah.
I guess everyone uh is okay. Is
Yeah,
in his own like personality, in his own body, and what else.
absolutely.
What turns you on?
What turns me on? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is food. I love food. If you offer me food, I am yours immediately. Maybe we have to eat a little bit first, but at least during.
Mm-hmm.
Learning, when someone teaches me something new, I get very turned on and I immediately want to be very good for them. Um, Sports, athleticism, people who are athletic. If you're good at the gym or you can keep up with me on a hike, you'll definitely be able to hang out in bed. Um, Hair. I'm very into hair. I like when people are hairy.
Hmm.
I like to be hairy myself. as you will see shortly. Um, but yeah, I think that's a good little list.
That's awesome. Um, what's the easiest way to make you come?
Hmm. I mean, if we're being realistic, I'd say butt stuff. And we're not doing that today. I've
Okay.
never had sex in my butt on camera before. It will happen.
Right.
Not today.
Wow.
So stay tuned, but that definitely I've come in like 5 seconds flat just from the dick going in. So
Wow, really?
yeah.
Oh my God, I wish I knew this before.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
I would turn this in into like an anal cream pie.
I've never done anal on camera though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm technically an anal virgin.
Okay. But there's hope.
Oh, there's a lot of hope. Don't you worry.
Awesome. Um, yeah, that's very interesting. Because you've been in the industry for a while, and it seems like that's something that you enjoy. Do you? It's something that you want to keep private, or is there a reason behind, or
Well, so I mean,
you don't have to, answer the
oh,
question
you're good.
if it's
There's not much I wouldn't talk about. So first of all, I was just completely busy shooting everything else. I've also never shot a blow bang, no DP obviously because no anal, but I was always like fully booked shooting just normal like boy girl scenes, girl girl. I do a lot of the like acting, so I'd be on a lot of the feature sets doing like scripts and stuff like that. So because I didn't like it's not that I didn't need to, but I also wasn't as experienced as I am now with anal.
Mm-mm.
And back in the day too, even just for like a blowjob shoot, I would get so like stressed out with my food that I would be like I just wouldn't be able to handle the anal prep. The
Right.
anal prep that models go through is so I'm like, you are an athlete, you deserve the world. I will be there soon. I just have to like figure out
It's very
you know
intense.
the preparation because for any shoot you're like all right, nails and hair and everything and wardrobe, but then on top of that, like I said, I love food. So if I'm gonna have to like start eating different things 3 days ahead of time, it's gonna be I'm gonna need to be compensated so I can buy more food after the fact to make up for the food that I didn't eat right before the shoot.
Sounds like you really love food.
I love food so much. I've literally had to practice thinking of other things that I like because if anyone's like, "What do you want?" I'm just like lasagna immediately, and I need to be like, money, jewels, a yacht. But I'm just like nachos, please.
Let's not start like talking about food because you're gonna get me going.
We can
You're gonna make me feel like skipping the sex.
we can turn this into like a feederism food scene. Honestly, one of my dreams in life, like I want to get fucked in the ass while eating cake. I
Oh,
feel like that would just like it would be so perfect that I would just like come and pass out. It would be too good.
that's very interesting. How you describe yourself with 3 words?
um, let's see. The first one I'll say dramatic.
Okay.
I'm a theater kid. I don't like drama. I've done a lot of work to remove drama in my life, but I love to be dramatic.
Okay.
So I think, or theatrical, dramatic slash theatrical.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
um,
Dramatic has like a bad
yeah.
like nowadays, the term unfortunately took a like a bad turn,
Yeah.
but
Not chaotic though. It doesn't have to be
right.
chaotic. I'd say that I am curious. I love learning and I love trying new things and I love adventures and
Mhm.
shenanigans. And I am creative. I love to create.
Oh,
I love to try new things like I said, but just anything where I get to um yeah, create and
oh,
build something and work with other people for a shared goal is very fun.
that's awesome. You
Mhm.
seem like also like a very, very empathic person, very sensitive. It seems like, it just like kind of like comes up from what you're saying about your lifestyle, etc.
Mhm.
Which is good.
Mhm.
Um, what do you look into? A guy or a girl, or what's the first thing that you look into?
Um, so let's see. I'm like very much in my little personal celibacy era,
Huh.
which also is fun for y'all today because I get to just release all of my pent up dick energy. So that's fun. So I'm not dating at the moment, or I'm trying not to because I'm trying to focus on work and be responsible. But
Okay.
I'd have to say, first of all, I said before, hair. Like, it's not a deal breaker, obviously, but like it's so attractive to me if someone has nice hair. I really like when someone has good manners and when they treat the people around them well and when the people that they are friends with respect them and they aren't rude in public and they have a good kind of um sense of like confidence in the world and they're kind to others. Intelligence, obviously. If we can't have witty banter, I don't want it.
Huh.
Good kissing skills. I love to kiss. I'm a mouth person. Um, like being clean. If you smell good, oh my gosh. Like I'm a smell person. That's why I like hair. Because that's where all the pheromones get.
That's funny because Ashley said the same thing about smell. She likes people that smells good.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing I think about, like, people from Maryland is we're very, like, sweet and polite, but, like, people from Maryland are some of the freakiest freaks you will ever meet. It's truly crazy because I know she gets wild. Um
She does.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, and a bit of a nerdiness. I like someone who's
Hmm.
smart and, likes to get into little crafts and hobbies and, um, yeah.
Like, artsy.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
like adventures, like take
Hmm.
me camping and fuck me in a tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's always like fucking involved.
Well, I mean, like ideally, like if we're having a good time,
Right.
it's gonna end
Absolutely.
or
Yeah.
begin.
Just make it, better.
Yeah, of course.
Um, what's the worst like red flag for you when you meet a person for the first time?
So at this point, I think it would probably be when someone is immediately right off the bat talking about all of the drama in their life,
Mm.
and like the chaos, and like you meet them and they're immediately telling you
Mm.
about this thing that their friend did to this other person and how it's
Yeah.
making their life miserable. Um,
You're like, bitch, this is not therapy.
yeah, well,
I'm
because
not getting paid for
if
this.
that's your nice to meet you is nice to meet
Right.
you, here's all of my chaos as opposed to nice to meet you. I do these nice things, here are my hobbies.
Right.
Then it's just kind of clear that that person's life revolves around instability and will make your life more unstable.
And also, it
Um,
seems like you need someone to rant, like, rant to, and not someone to be friend with,
right,
like, or
right.
looking at for, I mean, if you need someone just to talk about your fucking problems, I
Get a
mean,
therapist, yeah.
right. Yeah.
Because if your initial, meeting a new person
Right.
off the bat
Yeah.
is
And
to talk about the chaos in your life, that's probably what you do most of the
mm,
time. And then if someone doesn't have friends, that's a huge red flag. Or if their friends don't like them, that's a huge red flag. Um, Especially by a certain point in your life. You should have friends. You should have people that care about you. And if you
absolutely.
don't, because I used to be very, very, very like sad for anyone that didn't have friends or people. And sometimes it's because they don't know how to make friends and they need friends, but sometimes there's a reason behind that.
Right. Yeah. I think, I mean, personally, I don't think the number is important, but I agree with you.
Yeah,
Because,
you at least, yeah.
I mean, I rather like, I like people that have like few friends,
Hmm.
like a handful, but they're like a family.
Yeah.
Because that's the Italian way, For us, well, in Europe in general, the main difference is friends are really like extended family.
Hmm.
They're not, so when really like shit hits the fan, that's when these people will literally like
Right.
do anything for you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like they
Yes.
will go to jail for you.
Right. So yeah, as long as someone has like some sort of a network, or like if someone never talks about their friend, that's a red flag. Like if you're not like, "Oh, the other day I was doing this with my friend," or
Yeah.
"Oh, my mom's calling me,"
Mm.
or like my whoever, then it's like, "Why do you have no people?"
So
Hmm.
no sociopath in your life.
No.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No,
No.
thank you.
Nothing.
Um, what's your toxic trait?
My toxic trait?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Let's see. Well,
If any.
I mean, I have so many, so many bad traits. I'm trying to think of like all the different things that I've worked on.
Yeah.
So I have had like a lot of trouble with scheduling myself and figuring out like, what order to do my tasks, kind of just basic executive dysfunction stuff, plus like a lot of weed on top of it.
Mm-mm.
But I think throughout the years of working in production behind the camera and working for nonprofits and running a nonprofit, I've had to work a lot on my scheduling so that I'm able to do all the things I want to do. I also have ridiculously high expectations for myself and everyone else, which are all just, sometimes not realistic.
Mm.
But, lowering expectations of myself and others is always good.
Mm.
Um, and I'm like, I'm just messy, but I think that goes with the organizing thing. I'm getting more organized. I'm working on these things.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
but
at
yeah.
least you know.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm like, I'm just wild and crazy and I don't do this thing. Um,
What's your toxic trait in a relationship?
I mean, honestly, just like being in relationships that I don't even want to be in,
Mm.
and then thinking that like,
Make it work.
yeah, that I'll make it work. Like the first relationship I was in, I didn't date anyone until I was 20, just because I didn't have any interest.
Mm.
And then it took me months to realize that I was allowed to break up with this person just because I didn't want to be with them. I was
Mm.
like, I need a reason. I was like, I don't need a reason. So, kind of just falling into relationships without knowing why I'm dating them. I just kind of let people date me, and then I'm like, I don't like this, but then I don't want to break up with them because it would be mean, and I just like keep wanting to give people chances. Um and so that's also why I'm currently not dating, because I have too much work going on, but that's why I'm making time
Mm.
to do all of this so I can still get my fix.
There
Cuz I
you go.
still want to fuck, but I'm like, if it's for making art and doing business and creating porn, then it's different than if I'm just like getting involved with some person for the sake of having
Absolutely.
sex. He's just going to make my life more chaotic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally understand. Um, what is a toxic trait that you're attracted to in a man or a woman?
Oh no. Oh
Yes.
no.
Yes.
So, well,
We
let's
want to
see.
know.
I used to say that my type in women was mean blondes who smoke. Um, because that was my type. I've since realized that I like strong women, who like to smoke, because I like to smoke weed too. And I became the blonde so that I would not fall for the blonde. I still like it. But like, yeah, just when they're mean. I like when girls are mean to
Oh
me.
my.
And because like I have like muscles, so they ask me to carry their stuff, and I'm like, yes, whatever you want. You're so pretty. Like I currently have 3 friends that each time I hang out with each of them, I'm like, you're gonna be my wife. I love you the most. And then I'll hang out with the other one and I'm like, no, you're gonna be my wife and we're gonna be in love. Um, and then for men, ugh, so I'm like, ooh, girls when they're mean to me, and I'm like, ugh, men.
Yeah, it seems like you don't like when men are mean to you.
No, well, they shouldn't be. They should be obsessed with me.
There you
So I think the toxic trait for just when they're being like fuck boys, and I think there's a lot of like fuck boys in LA,
Yeah.
because LA is a place where a lot of people come to like be a star. So
Right.
like everyone wants to be like the prettiest in the room,
Uh-huh.
but like sometimes there can only be one person that's the prettiest.
So
We can take turns, but like I need my turn as well. And a lot of these men are not good at taking turns at being pretty. And it's terrible.
right.
And like the least you can do is like I also, well, I guess my toxic trait in relationships is if you don't text me back immediately when I want sex, I will burn down the city.
Oh.
And I won't actually. And I've worked on that because I realize that people are allowed to have lives that don't revolve around fucking. But I think that it's rude to do that, and I don't think that that's a good way to live your life. Like, you're allowed to do whatever you want, but, like, if you wanted to, like,
Well,
be a person.
now I think after you said that, now I think people want to know if all the fires in LA were related to you. No.
Because someone didn't text me back.
Mhm.
I got so horny.
Let's clear the air.
Gosh, no.
It wasn't you.
This
All right.
No, this is not an official confession.
Okay.
Please, or maybe if the fire department wants to come investigate me,
Yeah.
I'll make them feel good.
Okay.
Winkety wink wink.
Just text her back.
Yeah. Yeah, just text me back. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not asking for much, you know?
Yeah. If you text me back the next day, it's over. It's
Right.
useless. It's
Absolutely.
useless. Don't text me back the next day being like, I was at work. I don't care.
Yeah.
Come here. Fuck me.
Oh, yeah. What are your social medias?
My social medias are Real Kasey Warner on everything. RealKaseyWarner. Casey spelled the weird way.
Okay. All for all your platform.
Yeah,
Awesome.
on X, Instagram, Blue Sky. That one's more complicated, but I don't remember it off the top of my head.
What's your OnlyFans?
Real Kasey Warner.
Okay, well, go follow Real Kasey Warner, and spoiler. I mean, she used to like to be spoiled, as you
Yes,
can.
please send me chocolates for Valentine's Day.
If you didn't get it from the interview, you know, she likes to be spoiled. She likes, so follow her, spoiler, and stay tuned. Let's skip to the fun part.